Hey guys, what's up? It's Limitless again. So guys, first off, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Thanks, appreciate it if you do. And basically, I've not put up zombies in a while, so I thought it'd be good to not only put up some zombies, but zombies that people would like more if they knew how to play it and survive for a while. And of course, I wanted to help out some bros, little bro, all that, with the whole zombies thing on Shang. So, basically, as you can see right here, this area, this is where I've been staying the entire game. But, I figured I'd show you a little something too. So, right now, the guns I'm using: Idolize, Undead Man, Raindrops, Fatal Contraption, Fear and Headlights. Nothing too amazing, to be honest, other than the raindrops. And I haven't really had to use a lot of it.
This lack of ammunition is an unfortunate turn.
So basically what this is right now, if you can't wipe them out immediately, you want to slow them down. So that's what this is right here. This is me slowing down the zombies on a fairly high round for, what people normally get on Shang. And as you can see too, I'm not using any wonder weapons. I'm not using ray guns, I'm not using the baby gun, not using any of that stuff. And I think I've actually made it pretty far considering. Now I do have monkeys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think that's actually very important. And you'll end up learning why too. Okay, sure. Why not? Wasn't expecting that. Alright. So now the thing is that, yeah, I'm low-key running pretty low on ammo. Let's be honest about that. Let's see how much it takes. A lot. Takes a lot. This gun really sucks at these rounds. But I'm actually not planning to make this too long of a thing right here. I just wanted to show off a little bit and let you guys know this is where I'm camping. When you absolutely have to back up, this is where I go. Alright, so yeah, they're pretty slowed down right now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna wanna monkey bomb them like that. That way hopefully we can get through here and get ourselves the next gun, because we're low on ammo, like really low. Okay, so raindrops is good, but we're gonna have to run the moment we take it. Just want to let you guys know that. Okay, there we go. So what we want to do, if you get caught in a situation like this, you just want to drop it right away, make sure you grab that ammo. Go ahead and grab that, and now we want to run back. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. Either way. Oh yeah, I should show you too. There's no downs, so obviously there won't be any revives. And when I get a death machine like this, I just like to sit back here with it. Monkey bombs are important, because even with a death machine you can throw a monkey bomb. Or at least I was doing it earlier, so I just don't want to waste a monkey bomb if I don't have to, that kind of thing. And then when you get this high, the only gun that's really going to work is going to be the Draken, or, like the Mark II or the Wonder Weapon. I could try to go and get it and show you how it goes, but there's something else that I want to show you guys too, just because it's actually really important to know. Now guys, if that hadn't been it, then, I would have stuck with the Undead Man, and I would have grabbed the wall weapon, or another box weapon, and gone and pack-a-punched it, since I still had like 3 minutes on my Undead Man at the time. But what I want to show you guys too is that that is not the only spot available. There's other spots that you can do. But I think that one's the lowest risk, as well as, you know, the highest time before they actually start swarming you too bad. Now this is another spot, if you keep this door shut, you can sit back here like this. But the problem with that being is that the fire zombie can spawn underneath you, and sometimes will just spawn dead in front of you, and there's not a lot you can do to get out of that. Another one I like is that right there. I want to kill him though. He's not the last one, so I wanted to kill him and get rid of him so I can show you. But yeah, so normally this right here is blocked at the doorway. This is another spot that I enjoy. And as you can see, there is plenty of room to run around here. It can get a little tight with zombies, but that's how Shang is. Everywhere is tight on Shang when it comes to zombies. This is another spot you can use if you're absolutely getting screwed. And now the nice thing about this, the first spot I showed you along with that second spot, or this one, you can have two of them up at the same time if you don't care about the box. Or if you just get so lucky you get your stuff before the box moves, or you know, you all get your stuff before it moves out here. This is a really bad spot for the box because you have to sacrifice one spot. Basically, you know, one side, you gotta sacrifice it to get to that box. So that is entirely up to you guys. But I'm not actually gonna go ahead and take a new weapon or anything like that. I'm gonna stick with what I had. And we're gonna head back there now and just show you how hectic it gets. I didn't have these, so I'll just take them now, because why not? And, you know, the reason I'm showing you guys like this is because I wanted to prove that you can get to a fairly high round. Because I know for a lot of people, even 20 on Shang is, you know, ridiculously hectic. So honestly, until like 40 plus, it didn't start getting hectic on here. It was actually fairly easy to manage. Like even, you know, like 37, 38, 39, the shoe shining, which is the packed haymaker, was actually taking them out fairly well. I'm not gonna lie about that. I also impart some tips here. One thing that you absolutely have to do when you get the last zombie like this, or last couple or whatever you're comfortable with, I guess, you want to make sure you know where the pack-a-punch is if you're playing by yourself or with, you know, 2 people. 3 or more, then it's, you know, it's generally known just somebody scouts one spot, or, you know, if you're playing 4, that it's all spots. So, but yeah, basically 3 people, you just find out where the spot isn't, and then every other spot is up. So in solo like this, you want to make sure you know exactly where it is. If it's not favorable, like say it's down in power or something like that, and you don't want to mess with that, you can stand on it and move it until you're happy with it. You know, just let the pack-a-punch wear itself out, and that'll be that, you know. Now, I think I'll actually go ahead and use this, but I don't want him touching me and taking another grenade. He should be strong enough to survive it, but weird stuff happens. Ah, yeah, he did do it, but I think he's fine. Oh, purge, huh? Sorry about it, man. It's kind of a solo closed session, you know. That is, if you're actually hearing me. But one thing that I really like to do on the Draken, I like to have fireworks. I just wasn't lucky enough to get it. And now I just did. Because before, I hit it like 5-6 times, and I could not get fireworks. I kept getting dead wire back. It was not nice. But anyway, so I haven't done any camping here. A lot of people like this spot, but I don't, because they can come from that way, from this window, and they'll come from over here too. So I really don't like that, even though there's an escape right there. There's no escape, but it's solid. The zombies will never spawn back here as long as you keep this door shut. Nothing will spawn in this walkway. That's why I think this is technically the safest of all the spots. Alright. So, Now that we're on 46, we want to be sitting here with just the Bahamut. You can monkey bomb a bit and use up some of your haymaker and all that. Now, something that I want to mention while I'm doing this, there's blockers in this game that you can use, like what I'm doing. I'm using Widow's Wine as a blocker, but I can also get out there and use my my turn. And if it gets like that, where you know you're coming down on ammo and all that, okay, you know, then it's time to go ahead and blast them out. And then you want to grab that nuke, because I didn't want to sit here, you know, with all the zombies and just drop my little, you know, excuse me, my little monkey bomb and pray that it works, because sometimes the monkey bombs are imperfect. Let's be honest about that, they are. And when you get that up like this, you can go ahead and use that. But I have a monkey on the way and this is running out, so I want to go ahead and grab that death machine. The only reason I didn't take it immediately is because you really want to get as much time on that death machine as you can. So you see, I had it like in the dangerous splashing stage, where it's like, if I don't take it now, it's gone. And that's the way that you really want to do it. If you get fortunate enough to get a nuke like that, from here you can actually go ahead and get another gun here. Come on, get out. Thank you. That's what we want to do. We're going to switch back to our Bahamut. And idolize we can actually do. I'm just going to do it to show you, but I don't actually like to use these, just because they're really awesome. And I kind of view them as a waste on a map like this. But that's okay. It doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you guys think. The fact of the matter is, they're effective, and if you have points like I do, which honestly by now, it doesn't feel like it's that much. But you can still go ahead and on the last one of the 3 hits that you get, they're 30 seconds apiece. You can make sure to hit some extra guns if it's not your third. You see that's running out, so I'm going to run back to the midpoint here and then start again. You're not going to get tons of kills doing this, but that's because first off I'm not using a winter weapon or a ray gun. If I had either ray gun, I could do a lot more damage than this. But I'm basically using the alternate ammo, and sometimes that will help you get an extra drop. So that's basically what I like about it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Thank you kindly. Now we'll go ahead and drop this. And now the other thing I should be doing that I didn't, I should be doing that. And I should be doing this. Get that fireworks in there like that. So now we've cleared out quite a bit, but we're running down on time, so we want to go ahead and hit this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We actually cleared the round. Nice. Thank God. I'm down with that. And you see I managed to preserve my monkey bombs and all that. You get some extra points, but also serves a little bit of extra blocking there if you do that. Okay, so we want to go ahead and drop this. Give it a little bit of time, let them get real close like that. And then we want to go ahead and start taking them out. Now guys, something that I'm going to let you know too. Fear in headlights is pretty good. It is, just be careful about watching your back when you're running out of here, or if you turn and you look around this corner, they will hit you from that window back there. So definitely be careful. And then of course, you know, with the, what is it, that Undead Man walking, that's what it is. With Undead Man, you really want to be careful too. because if you screw up, you know, you make crawlers, whatever, the crawlers will now be faster than your walkers. Because if everybody knows what a dead man does, it slows walking zombies down to shambling speed, I think it calls it. Yeah, that could be a problem. The problem is, I don't like using a blocker like that, which is what I'm calling the Widow's Wine, on just one zombie, you know. Now let's get our fireworks in there and hopefully get some back. Nope, nope. Didn't get any back. That's okay. We're still going to do that. I'm going to go up and see what kind of gun we can get. And of course, you want to throw one over there. That way you're not getting screwed. Because that would not be too fun, let's be honest. And you can see how that timing works out. I had just enough time to do what I wanted there. And that's close enough. Turn can do some work, we can get some done. Oh. Now, in a case like this, where you got something like this, it's a really good idea to go ahead and see if you can kill the monkey after it grabs that. Because the last time I did this, I actually didn't know if it would work or not, so I waited, and it actually did not stop the monkey, which surprised me. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not important. It's just a chance at a max ammo if you let that happen. But I've only had to do that once this game, just letting you guys know that. Now, let's go ahead and get that back. Oh, look at that, look at that. Now, as that's only a one-hit gun, we want to go ahead and change it out. Fatal Contraption, that'll work. And that means we still have our gun that's free for the next round, which is this round now. So, we'll go ahead and do our usual here. We'll drop it back here and wait for somebody to come in. And just make real great use out of this. If you get a max ammo on that bridge or something like that, that's great. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't. Some games seem to be more fortunate than others. It just depends on the day, it seems. Yeah, if you get one up there, it's not difficult to run through there. You just mow down whatever's in the way. With a death machine, yeah, it's pretty easy. We'll go ahead and do that to free up our spot. This is also why you want to use differing elementals, aka alternate ammo types. Oh, look at that. Max ammo. That's what we want. And the thing is, I haven't had one in a while, so it's kind of, you know, guesswork still, but it's more obvious that you're going to have one sooner than later just because I haven't had one in a while. The game tends to be kind of more fair to you like that. We've been unfortunate for a while. Because I know there's some maps like Revelations and all that where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to get one every freaking round practically. So you remember, don't panic. Get that alternate ammo type, and we'll go hit this gun, because higher up like this, yeah, it's gonna take some doing there. And then we get our undead man walking. Good stuff. I'm totally down for that. The only problem with turned on this is that he slows down too. So that's not that great, but if you've been hoarding a dire wolf like I have been, you can actually use it now. And you're not going to get overwhelmed too easily. See, turn still does work, he's just doing it slow. And I I can switch to my Draken here, you know, and drop some fireworks and all that. Because I'm basically on break now. There it is. And this thing, it lasts like 4 minutes. So, you've got a while now. You can do stuff like... Come on, give it up. Like that. Where you try and create a grenade if you don't have any Widow's Wine left, like I don't. Not a bad idea. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. The nice thing about an alternate ammo type like the dead wire is that it procs very often. So it makes a gun like this much more lethal. Look at that, look at that. Nice and easy. Now, because this still has a while on it, I can actually still let this go. This is like the one gun that you can leave if you still have time on it for a while. So I might just try to push for that that 50, since that's where I'm at now. I'm at 49, so I just beat this round, I'll be at 50. It's actually pretty potent. If you guys aren't too familiar, it works in any round, this dead wire. They dropped something. Oh, nice! Now that's lovely. You definitely want to take advantage of something like that. So, you know, like, while I would have preferred a max ammo, that's about the next best thing. And then after that, it's like a nuke, and then past that, it's pretty much nothing. Those are pretty much the only drops you want. The only difference is, you know, when you get something that you don't want on this map, how it differs from others is that, you know, obviously, you can go ahead and let the monkeys take it and try to have a chance at a max ammo or whatever. I see what they're trying to do here is fence me in. You really don't want to let that happen. Because even though they're slow, they're still really strong. So be aware of that when you're doing this. Raindrops. Alright. That'll work. Go ahead and take that. Make sure you get that ammo. Because that is way more important than your other drops here for the most part. Now if you see a monkey like that, if you can't kill him, you pick that up immediately. It's basically one of the rules here. Alright, time out. Yeah? You done that? Okay, just a moment real quick. Sorry about that, just had to tell Mom goodnight. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stick with this here and get some work done. Sorry about that very minor pause. Yeah, as you can see, it feels kind of fast here, but it's slower than other areas in some respects. That's why I like this area. I think you got the best cover here than any other spot on the map. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this and just let them have a little fun here. That's just because I can, really. Now, obviously, this would be much, much easier if I were using a wonder weapon. So definitely be aware of that. Go. Drop a blocker in there. right here. And we're gonna go ahead and drop this since we're getting low. Yeah, I think they took my back there, which sucks. Okay, we got another one there. It's all good. Wouldn't be the end of the world, you know. We just have to be careful about, you know, killing with the Draken until we get an opening and then go and get a gum, you know, that kind of thing. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to get it there because they'd be spawning, so we have to run through the mud trap and make our way around and then come back. Oh, apparently we wouldn't have because we basically murdered the round. And I didn't get any Divinium, which sucks. But yeah, so that's pretty much how that is, guys. Thought I'd go ahead and show you that. So some things to remember, you know. If you do it like I do it, I'm doing, what is it, 3 slowdown gums? Yeah, I'm using Idolize, Fear in Headlights, and Undead Man Walking. Those 3 all slow zombies down. It's just that one of them does it in a different... Well, they technically all do it in different ways. Because the Undead Man makes them slow, whereas the Fear in Headlights actually makes them stop. And the Idolize makes them stop in a different way, where they're not aggroing anybody then for 30 seconds. So anyway, after that, remember, get differing alternate ammo types. Remember, you guys can use a wonder weapon if you want, whatever I didn't, you know, so that way you know it's actually straight possible this way. Hit round 50, it's easy, you know. Just don't panic, you'll be fine. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I would appreciate that. If you sub to me, let me know and I can sub back. Or at least leave it public so when I look through who's subbed, I can sub back. And then, yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day and God bless.